Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter. And this week we better start with Ryder Cup news, haven't we? Captain Harrington named his side for the Ryder Cup. Well, to be honest, it wasn't that difficult a decision, I don't think, really. The BMW PGA at Wentworth, Justin Rose did throw his hat in the ring with a final good last round. But actually, I think he was always going to go with Sergio Garcia, Ian Poulter and Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry's had a really good summer. He did win the Open Championship a couple of years ago, didn't he? So he's a major champion. It's around Whistling Straits where it's going to be a bit windy. So to be honest, him picking Shane Lowry is no surprise. And Garcia and Poulter, you'd pick those all day, every day, just for their experience and the amount of points won. So the team will consist of John Rahm, Tommy Fleetwood, Tyrrell Hatton, Bert Wiesberger. He made his way in at the end there. He did well at the PGA to get an automatic qualification period there. Rory McIlroy, Victor Hovland, Paul Casey, Matt Fitzpatrick and Lee Westwood clung on at the end there as well. So that is our team. Is it strong enough? I guess we'll find out. But like I've said before, I'm not so sure. Enough of our players are in good form. Tyrrell Hatton is not in great form at the moment. Paul Casey not in great form at the moment. Lee Westwood not in great form at the moment. They're all struggling a little bit with form. They were good at the start of the year, but not so good at the moment. But we shall see. They're going up a very strong American side. The American side, Colin Morikawa, the Open champion. Dustin Johnson, former world number one. Bryson DeChambeau, big hit in Bryson. Justin Thomas, the Players champion. Brooks Koepka, unbelievable major record. Patrick Cantley, just been named PGA Tour Player of the Year, FedEx champion. Daniel Berger, won a couple of times on tour this year. Harris English, won a couple of times on tour this year. Tony Finau finally won. Scotty Scheffler, young and up-and-coming prospect. Jean de Chaufflet, who always features in the majors. And Jordan Spieth, four-time major champion. Now that's a good sign, isn't it? I think we might struggle a little bit. And every single one of them, I think, really, apart from maybe Berger, is in all good form. So yeah, interesting match. In America, it reminds me a little bit of 2016 when we went over to Hazeltine, was it? Yeah, Hazeltine, where we struggled because not enough of our players were in form. But we shall see. European team, it's always a great team ethic, don't they? They all stick together and they all play really well together. So fingers crossed they can do the job. That's on TV next Friday, so very much looking forward to that. But yes, Captain Harrington named his team. Going back to the BMW PGA Championship, it was another American who didn't make their Ryder Cup team, Billy Horschel, who won the BMW PGA Championship. He had a great finish, great final round, and he beat what's his name? The Thai fella, I can't remember his name. Barnrat, yeah. What's his name? I can't remember his proper name, but he beat him, and he beat one other as well who snuck in at the end there. I can't quite remember, but anyway, doesn't matter. Billy Horschel played really well. He won it. Birdied the last couple of holes to win it, so that was good to see. But interestingly, didn't make their Ryder Cup team, although he's on the reserve list. And with Brooks Koepka feeling a bit, he's got a dodgy elbow apparently, or dodgy shoulder, he might pull out and then Billy might get the call. But yeah, that was a BMW PGA Championship at the fantastic Wentworth Club. Andrew Johnson, Beef, he had a nice return to form. He shot a good last round of 65, as did Justin Rose, but it wasn't quite enough to see him into the Ryder Cup side. Not shown enough long-term form, really. In Galston Golf Club news, we'll go back to the Seniors Open played last Tuesday, where home favourite Ray Pope won with a fantastic 41 points. Well done, Ray. He beat my mate Steve Smith into second, 39 points. Steve, who's been helping me out in the shop, he came second with 39 points. Steve used to work in the pro shop in his old club in Harpenden. So Steve's helping me out in the shop. So if you see Steve in the shop, you know who he is. That's Steve Smith. He's helping in. Along with a new lad called Jack. Jack's helped me out as well. He's come on to join us in the shop. Hasn't got a lot of golf experience, but has got a bit of experience in the retail environment. So we're going to train him up to play golf as well. And I think you'll like Jack when you come in and see him. So we've got Jack and we got Steve. Both are helping me out because, as I said last week, that Jack Butcher has moved on to do something else in the short term. But so Ray won. Well done, Ray. Fantastic. 41 points. You're the Seniors Open champion, beating Steve Smith in the second on 39, and Jim Woodhouse also on 39 points, who came third. Well done to you, gents. Great home performance at the Open Championship, or Seniors Open here at Galston. Going on to Thursday's midweek, Stableford, Daniel Crosby won Division 1 with 38 points, beating Eddie Reed on countback. Also on 38 points, In Division 2, Andy Kirk won with 39 points. Well done, Andy. He beat Colin Denny, Andy Klein, Andy Clifford, and Roy Tovel all into second and third, fourth and fifth, respectively, all on 38 points decided on countback. And in Division 3, David Moore beat Phil Wright, both with 43 points. David Moore beat Phil Wright on countback with 43 points. Well done to you two, gents. Gary Connor, Kev O'Brien and Simon Hood also played really well. They got 41 points and finished third, fourth and fifth, respectively. In shop news, Ping have launched their new Ping i59 iron. Unfortunately, they haven't got any demo kits to send out, so they do look fabulous. I saw them this morning, they look awesome. They are the new kind of Ping blueprint, so they're the new blades, the Ping eye blades, yeah, okay. So they are for the very better player, but they do look superb and they are awesome. They have got a bit of technology in them, so they have aimed it for maybe the kind of, not just a scratch golfer, but maybe for the sort of category 1 golfer as well, sort of 5 and below. But they do look superb. I say I haven't got any fitting kit for them because I don't expect demand to be that much because it's such a niche golf club. But if anybody does want to try the new Ping i59s, then let me know and I can get them all, get the fitting kit from the rep. He'll bring it over to me or send it over to me for you to try if you do want to. But they do look very nice. Had a little hit with them earlier and they were absolutely lovely. Technology in was superb. So although it was a blade golf club, it was very forgiving. It went very nicely. So yeah, no, did enjoy hitting those. But again, the blades are probably a little bit too good for me. I'll stick with my new Callaway Pros, which are they're going well. Actually, my Apex are going very well. No Captain Pro match last week, unfortunately, with Tim's Leaving Do, which was very good and very entertaining. Tim was great fun, to be honest. Yeah, that was great. So we didn't have a Captain Pro match this week. Last week, or this week for that matter, because John is away on holiday, a much deserved break, so no Captain Bruno. Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for this week. Busy boy, got to get cracking with my lessons, so no tip of the week, unfortunately, but I promise you there'll be one next week. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care, bye-bye.